As countries swiftly move toward sustainable energy sources, nuclear power remains pertinent. We look at the top 10 nuclear power producing countries. Hello and welcome to our Chanel Top USA Entertainment. Here are the world's top 10 nuclear energy producing countries. Number 10. Spain. Nuclear generation, 7.1 gigawatts. Recently replacing Sweden in the number 10 spot, nuclear energy currently accounts for 22% of Spain's electricity. The country has an installed capacity of 7.1 gigawatts, generated by 7 reactors. Nuclear plants are currently essential to the country's energy grid needs, and ministers have thus lifted limits to their operational lifespans. In 2020 and 2021, 6 of the country's 7 reactors renewed their licenses. All of these would expire before 2035, the deadline for the Spanish government's planned phase-out of nuclear power. Number 9. UK. Nuclear generation, 8.9 gigawatts. Coming in at number 9 is the UK, with a combined net nuclear energy capacity of 8.9 gigawatts from 13 operable nuclear reactors. The country generated a total of 51 TWh of nuclear energy in 2019, 15.6% of the UK's total electricity output. Expected to open in June of 2027, construction has started on 2 new nuclear reactors, Hinkley Point C1 and Hinkley Point C2, which will supply low-carbon electricity for 6 million homes. Approximately half of its existing nuclear power reactors will be retired by 2035. Number 8. Ukraine. Nuclear generation, 13.1 gigawatts. With 15 operable nuclear reactors and a combined net installed capacity of 13.1 gigawatts, Ukraine is in the number 8 spot. 2 reactors, Khmelnytsky 3 and 4, are currently under construction, with heavy water reactors providing 2 gigawatts net capacity. Ukraine produced a total of 78.1 TWh of nuclear energy in 2019, accounting for 53.9% of the total electricity produced in the country. Due to current geopolitical instability, and to subsequently lessen its reliance on Russian nuclear fuel and services, the country is proactively purchasing fuel from US-based Westinghouse. Number 7. Canada. Nuclear generation, 13.6 gigawatts. In the number 7 spot is Canada, with 19 operational nuclear reactors that are spread across 4 power plants, amounting to a total of 13.6 gigawatts net installed capacity. Canada generated 94.9 TWh of nuclear energy in 2019, accounting for 14.9% of the country's total power generation. All the power plants in Canada utilize Canadian deuterium-uranium (CANDU) reactors, which are pressurized heavy water reactors that use uranium as fuel, and water as both a coolant and moderator. Number 6. South Korea. Nuclear generation, 24.5 gigawatts. With 24 nuclear reactors in operation, a combined 24.5 gigawatts capacity, South Korea is in number 6. The southeastern region of the country is a major hub for high electricity demand due to it being home to several heavy manufacturing plants. South Korea generated 139 TWh of nuclear energy in 2019, deriving a total of 26% of its total electricity from nuclear energy in 2019. Number 5. Russia. Nuclear generation, 29.6 gigawatts. Often touted as the original frontrunner of nuclear technology due to the USSR's industrial efforts, Russia takes the number 5 spot, with 38 operating reactors and a net capacity of 29.6 gigawatts. Russia produced 195.5 TWh of nuclear energy in 2019, which accounted for approximately 19.7% of the total electricity generated. 2 reactors, as part of the Kursk 2 project, with a net capacity of 2.3 gigawatts, are currently under construction. Number 4. Japan. Nuclear generation, 32 gigawatts. At number 4 is Japan, with a total of 33 operational nuclear plants that have 31.7 gigawatts net installed capacity. 2 reactors, Oma 1 and Shermain 3, are currently under construction but will, when finished, account for an additional net capacity of 2.6 gigawatts. Prior to the Fukushima nuclear incident in 2011, 30% of Japan's energy requirements were derived from nuclear energy. Now, the country imports 90% of its energy requirements. Number 3. China. Nuclear generation, 50.8 gigawatts. A net installed capacity of 50.8 gigawatts via 51 nuclear reactors makes China the third biggest nuclear energy producing country in the world. Though currently under construction, China is planning to grow its power system, with 18 reactors to open soon. Collectively, this would generate 17.2 gigawatts for China's power systems. The country is also planning to build an additional 39 nuclear reactors with a combined gross capacity of 43 gigawatts. Number 2. France. Nuclear generation, 63.1 gigawatts. Generating a larger share of nuclear energy than any of its counterparts on this list, France produces two-thirds of its electricity from nuclear sources from 56 operational reactors, which collectively generated 338.7 TWh in 2020. Low production costs and general expertise in this area have allowed the country to generate approximately 17% of its electricity from recycled nuclear fuel. France will build more reactors in years to come, aiming to decarbonize its power generation by 2050. Number 1. USA. Nuclear generation, 91.5 gigawatts. In the number 1 top spot is, perhaps unsurprisingly, the USA. It boasts a total nuclear capacity of 91.5 gigawatts, which is generated by 93 reactors that are spread across 30 of the country's 50 states. This capacity currently allows for the production of 20% of the country's total electricity consumption, with the U.S., particularly since 2016, relying more on coal and gas for power production. The state of Georgia is to see the construction of 2 more reactors, part of the Vogtle project. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this, please comment and subscribe us.